Hello everyone. In Today we would be talking in this video about price output determination for long run under monopoly. In the long run, a firm has all the adequate time to make the kind of adjustments in the fixed as well as variable factors of input so as to generate the amount of output which it wants to generate in order to meet its profit targets. The supply can be adjusted according to the demand conditions, and the total amount of long run profits will depend upon the cost conditions which the monopoly has to operate and the demand curve he has at that moment. So, in the long run, so let's summarize it. Long run, all factors can be altered. As all factors can be altered, the demand curve that would be there would be changing according to the situation, or he can change the production according to the demand curve that he is facing at the moment. Under monopoly, the demand curve slopes downwards from left to right. This is because the monopolist can increase his sale and maximize profit when he reduces the prices. Okay, sales कब maximize होगी? Normally भी जब भी हम लोग demand के बारे में बात करते हैं, the demand when you are trying to increase your demand, you have to reduce the price. The same is the case with a monopoly, wherein if he is trying to increase the sale, then he has to reduce the prices. MR is less than AR, and hence the MR curve lies below the AR curve. This is again in accordance with the relationship between the usual AR and MR, that is average revenue and marginal revenue. The cost curve of monopoly firm is influenced by law of returns. The price that he has to charge for his product mainly depends on the nature of his cost curve. The monopoly firm in long run will continue its operation till it reaches the equilibrium point, where the long run MR equals the long run marginal cost. The price charged at this level of output is known as equilibrium price. So let's draw a diagram for this. Here we have the y-axis, the x-axis output, y-axis price, point of origin. We have the AR curve, we have the MR curve. As we see, AR is lying above MR. The price that is determined here in this case is this. Here the quantity is this is the quantity which is produced, this is the price that is determined, that is OR is the price and OQ is the quantity. The cost of the firm is at this level, that is point M, and N. Mn is the cost that a firm incurs. The long run average cost curve lies at this stage, that is long run average cost curve, and the long run marginal cost is at this stage. This is long run marginal cost, and at this point, okay, at this point, let's use this color. At this point we have equilibrium point of E. Okay, at E the firm attains equilibrium. In the diagram, the monopoly firm reaches position of equilibrium at E, like I said. At this point, why equilibrium is attained at this point is because यहाँ पे MR is equal to MC है. Okay, the MR is equal to MC, and the MC curve cuts the MR curve from the below. Okay, it cuts it from the below. The monopolist will stop his output before average cost reaches its minimum point. Okay, here the monopolist will stop. Monopolist will stop production before his average cost reaches the minimum point. ओके ये मिनिमम पॉइंट पे रीच हो उससे पहले वो स्टॉप कर देगा. He does not bother to reach the minimum point on AC because he has adequate profits in order to cover his cost. He restricts his output in order to maximize the profit. OQ is the output. The price charged by the firm is PQ. Okay, the price charged by the firm is PQ, which is equal to AR. This price is higher than the cost that is there, that is OM से ये cost से ज़्यादा है, इसीलिए यहाँ पे excess profit create हो रहा है, equivalent to the shaded region, that is PRNM. ओके, PRNM जितना यहाँ पे profit create हो रहा है. The excess profit per unit of output is PM. Excess profit is PM, and the company or the firm is able to earn the profit here, which is equivalent to this region. Generally speaking, monopoly price is slightly higher than the competitive price because market price as an over and above marginal cost, marginal revenue, and average cost would be charged by a particular monopoly. Single seller has because a single seller has a complete control over supply, he can successfully prevent the entry and exit of firms. Okay, entry of new firms into the market. Single seller, full control of price, prevention of new entrants. Why? Because what he does when new companies are trying to enter, he reduces his price till that extent that the new companies might not be finding it feasible to enter into the market. The monopoly price is generally higher than competitive prices because it is detrimental to the interest of the society. It is not always compulsory that the price has to be high. On many counts, this price can be lower due to certain reasons. First and foremost, the due to operations of both as internal as well as external economies, he may reduce the cost of production and the price too. Okay, market price जो है उससे वो कम भी चार्ज कर सकता है. Conditions as to when price charged by monopoly is less than market price. The first condition being that due to economies of scale, the company may charge low. The second reason why a monopolist would be reducing his price is because as he is the single seller, he does not have to spend much on promotion and he can reduce the price. The third reason as to why a particular monopolist may reduce the price is because he fears boycott of the products. Okay, the monopolist fears that his products might be boycotted, so he lowers the prices. Then he is also afraid, or he is the next reason is he fears the discovery of substitute products if the prices are kept high. After that, the monopolist is also afraid of government intervention. He is afraid of it, that the government would intervene, and he would have to reduce the prices because of the governmental intervention. So he himself reduces the prices. He may spend a lot on research and development, and due to it, it might be possible that the cost of operations might have reduced. More spending on R&D and reduce cost of operation. And due to this, the cost reduction might be facilitated. So in order to maintain a goodwill among the consumers and to secure good business, instead of charging a high price, a monopolist in the long run might try to lower the prices. So in the next video, we will continue price discriminating monopoly, as to how a price discrimination is undertaken in a monopoly. Thank you.